Should be good weather, too.
Yeah. All right, and just a reminder, yes, they're having it at the Benton County Fairgrounds. So if you're hoping that you can get out there this weekend, we're going to check in with our meteorologist, Robert Suhr.
All right, so Robert, we got kind of like a good news, bad news thing, like no rain in the forecast, right?
No rain in the forecast,
but the heat comes back.
Yeah, the heat is going to come back, unfortunately. But as you said, the weather should be good this weekend. I know this is the first year for Suhr NWA at the Benton County Fairgrounds. It's been at Drake Field for as long as I can remember. But yeah, at the fairgrounds this year, not worried about a lot of gusty winds. But yeah, we talked about the heat, and it's going to start to come back. This little fall taste we got was going to be short-lived, and some are saying not so fast. Up into the upper 90s by the time we get to Sunday. And even our morning lows will really start to warm up as well. Now for the River Valley, about the same thing. We could be looking at the return of triple-digit heat and then some, even getting into next week. This is the next 5 days. When you look at 6 to 10 days out, yeah. Now, the darker the color doesn't mean the warmer the temperature. It's the higher confidence. So very strong confidence in above average temperatures for our entire area as we get into the next 6 to 10 days. And that heat could be, you know, a lot of the same of what we have been seeing. Right now, it's absolutely gorgeous outside in Poto. You can see some puffy cumulus clouds there as we look out at top Kavanaugh Hill. Good evening to our friends in Harrison, off to the east, where things are also nice and quiet. Little bit of a breeze blowing. Those northerly winds keeping things rather comfortable. Upper 70s and lower 80s across northwest Arkansas, even some mid 70s. Berryville and Rogers, Silent Springs at 79, widespread mid-80s across the River Valley. Even these numbers, yeah, they're warm, but they're still 5, 6, 7 degrees below average. Look at the dew points. You know, that drier air making it all the way down into northern Louisiana. How often can we say that in August, where the dew point is 57 in Shreveport right now? This is a very unusual event that we're dealing with, and I think most people are not complaining about it with how dry and comfortable it's been, thanks to a very strong area of high pressure that continues to pull that drier and more comfortable air into our area. That high pressure will kind of float by to the north in the overnight hours, clear our skies out, lighten our winds, which is why by tomorrow morning there could be just a little bit of patchy fog that develops across northwest Arkansas in the deepest of valleys. But as that high moves away, we get a return flow out of the south, and that's going to start to warm us up, and it'll really start to warm us up by the time we get toward the end of the week. We're also watching another pretty strong hurricane in the eastern Pacific. This is Fernanda, making its way to the west-northwest at about 12 miles an hour, Category 2 storm. It should remain south of the Hawaiian Islands, thankfully. Meanwhile, for us tonight, another night with temperatures 50s and 60s, another great, comfortable night for sleeping. And then back into the 80s tomorrow, no more upper 70s, but lower to mid 80s. And there's the extended forecast. No problems if you're headed to Suhr NWA this weekend, other than bring the sunglasses and the sunscreen, because you can still get sunburned. Even though the sun's rays this time of the year are comparable to what you would see in April, they're still strong enough. River Valley, yeah, triple-digit heat returns as we get toward next week. Stay with us. We got more news after the break.